All right there. Been a new update, still in early access, but got some new maps. We've already been through, and after my initial stream where I did a few of the maps, I've gone through and completed the campaign, completed the career. So I've got all of the equipment and stuff. They haven't added any more equipment yet, unfortunately. They've also added the challenge mode, which I've been and got the gold medals on those. But if we check out the shop, they need to add something into this professional duty section because we've got everything else otherwise. Wonder if they'll rebalance the prices at some point as well. So we'll do the RV first, I think. Now there is one thing with the new update that apparently rust is not cleaned up properly with the lower level washes, but thankfully I have the best ones, so I won't need to worry about that too much. We could even use a cleaning nozzle if we need to. So one thing they've changed is there's crouch and prone now. It's a two-step thing, so that's kind of good. Let's get this started. Yeah, so here's some of the rust. Even this one's struggling. Can also use the metal soap. But they have changed the way that soap works in the shop. You only get a certain amount of it now actually in stock. I'm still not convinced that blasting water at something is the best way of getting rid of rust. I feel we should be a bit more careful about that. We'll get right in that little crevice there. There we go. Nice. This is all just, yeah, there's rust and then dirt and sand. Who lets an RV get to this condition? Hey Razor, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. How's it going? It's going alright, yeah. I didn't think I was going to be able to really stream for the next couple of weeks, but we managed to fit it in. Little one's being cooperative, so there's that. Looking a bit prepping supper and such. Nice. Hope it's tasty. Back at work? Yeah, back at work. We were away over the weekend. Took a couple extra days after the weekend. Been back at work since Wednesday. And then next week, at the end of the week, we inspect our new house. So that'll be Friday. So next weekend might be starting to tidy up this place a bit. Get some things back into boxes. We've just been living in an apartment for the last few months now. And then, all going well, on around the 21st or 22nd we should be starting to move. Excited? Yeah, I would be more excited if I wasn't just so tired, you know? It's hard to get excited sometimes. Anxious, definitely. Definitely eager to get moved again. It's one of those things that when you have enough stuff going on, it's hard to really feel excited as such. You're more just, you're anxious, and then at some point you'll be glad that it's over, right? This is some tenacious stuff on this bumper. Getting this place, getting the other one sold, it's a mess, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we sold our last place ages ago. We had a bit of, we got worked over a bit in a couple of ways. We had a place lined up, but because of difficulties in selling our last place, that one fell through. Which I think worked out for the best. I think we've ended up with a better place, but it was still frustrating. I just need to crank out the turbo nozzle for this stuff, to be perfectly honest. The water challenge on this one, you're going to have to, well, I hope they give you a lot of soap, put it that way. Maybe we should just be using some soap. It's just now that they've made it a limited thing instead of just a you pay $10 every time thing, it now makes me not want to use it at all. It's traditional video game stuff, right? It's like health potions, you just hoard them till the end. Back to the den of lurk. No worries. Enjoy the background noise. Yeah, the soap used to work like you would simply just equip the soap nozzle, you'd have the cleaning liquid, like metal cleaner for example. It had a percentage instead of a literage, and then would run down. Once you went empty, you would just buy more. But now I believe it works on each lot in the shop is just 1 litres worth, I think. And you get only like a litre at a time based on unlocking things at after certain maps. So yeah, it's a bit different. But now it just makes me want to use it like any scarce item in video games and just hoard it instead of using it. I feel what they could have done is just made it that you could only carry a certain amount with you. Like if you had to choose your loadout when you started a job, I'm going to use this washer. You can take both extensions and the nozzles for the washer, but you can't just swap between washers. You take a washer. Not that you do really want to swap between anyway. And then this amount of soaps, and just make it that once you have finished the job, then you can stock up as much as you like. But when you're in a job, what you've got is all you've got. How much more are we going to have to get on this grill? Oh, underneath? Yeah, underneath and along this. There we go, just that side bit is all I needed. So around this window. I also almost feel like there needs to be like a system where if you don't use the right nozzle or whatever, like using a turbo nozzle on glass doesn't seem the best thing to be doing. I feel it'd be a case of you cause damage to things, have stuff taken off. Be like some hardcore mode basically. It's half the windscreen done. Okay. what else are you going to need me to do? Do you need me to do it along the top of the windscreen? And sides as well? I guess I can get my step. Oh. Finish that bit first. Why am I not standing on the step properly? There we go. Oh, it's all rusted around them for some reason. It'll be in the... There we go. The recess. Oh yeah, wing mirrors. Come on, indicator. What more do you want from me? Still need to do more on the windscreen? There we go. Oh, each side is independent too. Okay, there we go. Now, indicator. There we go. Just use the slide to our advantage and gain a bit of time. There we go. Should be working top down anyway, realistically, eh? Good. Didn't realise this was a Lamborghini. Event Adore. Anyway. Nice. Now this is going to have a ton of rust in the corners, isn't it? But roof includes these bits here. So we can probably get away with not doing every little bit. And once again, if I'm getting that close, I may as well just use the power nozzle, or the rotating nozzle. That one. But these things are usually fiberglass anyway. This one must be pretty heavy. Hope they got a good truck. So this is going to take a lot longer than I expected. Because this is baked on grime. But I mean, it is meant to be an end-game mission, so that's reasonable. There we go. Basically just gonna punch a hole in the roof of this thing. What have you got left on the roof? Not much. Let's just clear this stuff away. There must be really not much left. So just this rust around here. So close. There we go. Nice. These ladders are really annoying. Not much left on that brake light. Or that one. Can I use this ladder? I don't know if I'm meant to. But I can. I just don't think I'm supposed to. Just using the physics of use to my advantage. There we go. Cool. Still a lot on this ladder. More to get. There we go. Can these people stop kind of talking to me about old jobs I did? Unless it leads to another job, of course. But they're really building out the lore in this game. Oh, it just collects in the tray here. Is there no drainage? Seriously? Go. Spare wheel, let's get this done. How much is left? What am I missing? There we go, bit around the side. Okay, finish off some little bits on this rear body section. Kind of in between the rear and the right. What am I missing? Not much. I'm being really quite picky. Oh, it's all the surrounds of these. There we go. Do the other bumper. Oh, there's the stuff underneath as well, eh? Oh yeah, the underside needs doing too. Just like the fuel tank or something. This seems unwise. Do the other side of the exhaust. What am I missing on the exhaust? Ah, this bit. There we go. And then the rest of the underside down the back here. As much as it lets me get, at least. Really hard to get those hard to reach spots, isn't it? So close to being done. Ah, it's all this stuff on here. Oh no, it's under the bumper technically. Ah, there we go. Okay, what's there left on the bumper? Awkward bit on the inside there. So close. There it is. Okay, let's just do from the top down on this side. First, let's clear off the dirt. There we go. This tire's not done though yet. Is it? No. There it is. Where were we? Try and do this wing mirror. Nice. And the windows surround. Nice. Basically we're going to get the dirt off and leave the rust. And we'll just deal with that later. Do the hatch. Nice. Well, this is all apparently left body, it's not a separate thing for the wheel guard or anything. We need to finish this bumper. I believe they changed the threshold of some of the auto finish stuff. So a lot more of it is based on what you can see. So you can get away with leaving some things, but this sort of stuff that you can actually see is probably not going to let it auto complete. It does bother me that this isn't like wheel guard, like rear wheel guard. Instead of it all just being part of the left body. So I feel I'll do a really good job on it. And at a certain point it probably won't matter. Because it'll just auto-complete anyway. See if we can finish this bumper. Nice. So left body still has just some little bits and pieces. May as well finish this wheel too while I'm at it. We want this to be really clean. Nice. Nice. There's all these little bits up the top here. Okay. Ooh, that corner. How much of this stuff is significant enough? Jeez. There we go, got it. And now the other side. To do it all again. After all this is we want you to have the RV. Oh, sweet. I don't know what to do with it, I already have a van. What do you need an RV for when you have a van? Spawn for the open road. Does that mean that we are going to get like wider ranging maps and stuff and challenges? Take our RV on the open road. Nice. So we're now washing for pink slips. Nice. Got the hatch. It's all just right body over here now. Okay, wheel time. Tires are the easy parts. And now... honestly, if a hubcap got to this state, I would just replace it. Nice. Nice. Okie dokie. Let's do over the door now. Nice. Only 3 things left now. One of them is the right body, which is huge. So they've added in this little checklist thing on the left there. So when you have only 3 things remaining, or 3 types of thing remaining, then it'll show up where they are. And you can also, you can go into details and actually select one of them. So you can go wing mirrors, and it'll indicate to you where it is. It won't automatically show the dirt on it, but it will flash to show you where it is, which is nice. No more wondering where is that little trim piece that you've forgotten about. It's still subtle, but there we go. And now the right body. Which we are pretty close to getting, to be honest. Miss anything in these wheel surrounds? Tiny bit here and there. Ah, a big lot of rust up here. There we go. Nice. And now Harper Shaw says, "Wants to thank you again for gifting me the RV." I beg your pardon. You said not to, but I've sent some cash over. Okay. There's the time lapse. This is what we live for. There we go. There'll be a large section of nothing because we're around the other side. We're down the back, then we're around the other side. And finally we get to this side. They really do need to have a change angle thing